Well, good morning. It's good to be with you on this Wednesday morning as we really wrap up our devotional time today. We're going to have today's reflection out of our guide, or using that as a guide. And tomorrow, what I'm going to do on Christmas Day, I think I'm just going to share my sermon from tonight um, with you as a devotional. So, in this from the Luke passage we talked about yesterday, how that beloved Luke passage. So there will be a rooted sent out tomorrow morning, but it'll be a little bit different. And then you take a few days off, probably take off through the rest of the year. Probably come back maybe on New Year's Day with something. And I'm not. I'll probably be that first Monday in January is when we'll start back on the 5th. That's kind of I guess my plan. I'll probably actually start back then. So enjoy Christmas. Enjoy time together. If you're in the Madison area, we'd love to have you with us tonight, 4, 6 p.m. For our Christmas Eve communion services. So today we're going to read Isaiah chapter 9, verses 2 through 7. You know these passages well. The people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. Those who lived in the land of deep darkness, on them the light has shined. You have multiplied the nation. You have increased its joy. They rejoice before you as the joy at the harvest, as people exult when dividing plunder. For the yoke of their burden and the bar across their shoulders, the rod of their oppressors you have broken as in the day of Midian. For all the boots of the trampling warriors and all the garments rolled in blood shall be burned as fuel for the fire. For a child has been born to us, a son given to us. Authority rests upon his shoulders. He is named Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. His authority shall grow continually, and there shall be endless peace for the throne of David and his kingdom. He will establish and uphold it with justice and righteousness. From this time onward, the zeal of the Lord of hosts will do this. So, this, of course, is that great passage. If you know Handel's Messiah, of course, this is the key portion of that beautiful piece of piece of music. But this is such a hopeful passage, which is what we see ultimately in the birth of Christ. We see these beautiful things. For to us a child has been for a child has been born for us, a son given to us. Authority rests upon his shoulders, named Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. For us a child has been given, and this child will be the one who redeems us, who saves us, who restores us. Look at the hope we see here. The yoke of their burden, the bar of their shoulders, the rod of their oppressor has been broken. No longer the boots of the trampling warriors, the garments have been burned as fuel for the fire. All of these things that have been painful for us have been like almost like death to us. There's friends, there's going to come a time when the Lord returns. When the Lord returns, where there'll be no more blood-soaked garments. There'll be no more boots as trampling off to war. It's going to come a time when there'll be no more cancer. There's going to come a time when there'll be no more dementia, no more Alzheimer's. There's going to come a time when all of these things that we deal with and struggle with now are done away with. They are restored. They are undone. And that time has not come yet. That time will come in the Lord's time. We don't know when that time will be. My hope is that, frankly, my hope is that it comes before this video is published. That the Lord returns at some point between when this is recorded and when you watch or listen to it. Because there's a better time coming. But that time started when that child was born. Because what happens now is there still are the things of this world now. There still is war. There still is sickness and cancer and death. There's still abandonment. There's still mental illness. There's still all matter of things which are broken. These things still are. But we don't have to live like that. We don't have to live defeated because of these things, because for us a child has been born. For us a child has been given, and the government shall rest upon his shoulders. We don't have to live believing that things like sickness have the final word. We don't have to live believing that death has the final word. We don't have to live believing that pain has the final word. These things have moments, moments of victory, if you will, but they are not the ultimate victor. For because this child has been given to us, these things don't have the final word. These things don't have the final word. They are not final, but victory and hope and grace and peace are what is final. We got to remember that. And I think that's why I think that Paul says whatever is lovely and beautiful and noble, think on these things because what's going to happen? What's going to happen is the ugly, the sin, the brokenness. That's going to try to dominate our thoughts. That's going to try to dominate our thoughts. And what we have to be reminded of is that there is something beautiful there. There's something beautiful. So we have to bathe ourselves with beauty. We have to bathe ourselves in hope. So in these next few days, don't get so caught up in everywhere you got to be and everything you got to do. Don't get so caught up in that you miss wonder, that you miss beauty, that you miss the laughter and the joy of children, that you miss singing Silent Night, standing beside people you know and love, in between strangers you've never met before, as your voices become one. Don't that you go to the altar tonight to receive the body and blood of Christ and are reminded that you're loved, that you get to join your voice with voices all over the world proclaiming that for us a child is born. I think that's how we push back against the ugly. I think wonder and beauty is the cure or the remedy for the ugly that overwhelms. Wonder and beauty remind us that this child has been born. And yes, we are not yet in this time of hope as seen here in this passage. We have not yet arrived at that place. That place is not yet here. We are not yet fully there. But friends, we're beginning. We're beginning. It is happening. It is not complete, but it's on the way. The cake might not be baked, but it's in the oven. The present may not have been opened, but it's under the tree. It is not complete. One of my professors used to always say, the kingdom of God is a now but not yet thing. It is now, but it is not yet. So as we wait for the not yet part of it, as we wait for the time when these things are no more, and when there is hope completely fulfilled, bathe yourself in beauty now. Bathe yourself in wonder so that you're reminded of what will be. For us, a child has been given, and authority shall rest upon his shoulders. The child has been given now. The promise has been given to us now. The hope is ours now. It has not yet been completely fulfilled, but it is here now. Remind yourself of what is true and bathe yourself, wash yourself, marinate yourself in that which is beauty. This child has been given for us. May we be thankful. Merry Christmas. Um, worship tonight somewhere. Live in wonder. We'll see you. Like I said, there'll be a Rooted Snot tomorrow, and we'll see you back at it in the new year. Have a great day. Merry Christmas.